everybody. So it's been a really long time since I've done a video period. So I thought, well, let's do a vlog. So I'm actually going to Vegas in a couple of days and I need to pack. There's one problem with packing is this room. So for you guys who may be new to my channel, this is the Showgirl room. And I'll insert some videos of the 360 of the whole room as it is right now. Okay, so this is just a full room tour before we get into actually cleaning. But yeah, here's a once around. So the last video that I posted was early May. Hannah and I did a BoxyCharm unboxing. We actually cleaned this room before we filmed that. So that was probably the last weekend of April. So it's Memorial Day right now, so it'll probably be a little while before I get this posted. But just to give you the time frame of how quickly this room got fucked up again. So let's see, 2 gigs, photo shoots, and 1 con later, and this is what this room looks like. So like I said, I'm going to Vegas in a couple of days, going to BHOF, which is the Burlesque Hall of Fame weekender. It's my first time, super excited. I even bought new luggage. How cute is that? It's rose gold pink, super excited. Walked into Walmart and went, that's my suitcase. So anyway, I feel like in order to ease my brain, I need to clean this just a bit so that I can pack the way that I would like to pack. Also, so that I know when I come home, I won't be coming home to this madness. So this video is kind of inspired by a couple of YouTubers that I follow. One, it's inspired by Bunny, Graveyard Girl. I love watching her, and recently she's been going through this kind of reevaluation of her videos and kind of the way that she shows her life, her true life, to her audience. And so for me, that's a really big thing. I have a problem. I don't want to call it a problem, but I definitely have this part of me that is very scared of being vulnerable. When I get up on stage and I perform, that it's weird. It's a weird dichotomy because that's where I prefer to be vulnerable, but that's also where I like to show my strength. And so I feel like this part of my vulnerability in my life shows the chaos in my life that I don't always show on stage, and that I don't always show on Instagram, and I don't always show on Facebook. So this is very much inspired by Bunny and what she's going through. Also inspired by Tati. I love her as well. Right now she is going through and like cleaning her entire beauty room, which is incredible, the amount of makeup that woman has. But same thing, like it can be very overwhelming, these things that we do and the way that life kind of gets ahead of us, and all of a sudden it like hits you in the face and you're like, I can't live this way. So I'm very much at that point. I've been doing burlesque for 5 years now, and the way that things accumulate quickly, doing shows and constantly making new costumes and constantly buying things for the small amount of modeling that I do, and then also constantly making and purchasing belly dance costumes, and then pulling it out and putting it back and pulling it out and putting it back. And this week I have a belly dance performance, so I have to pull out all of those costumes and then come home, throw them down, and then next week I have a burlesque gig and I have to pull out those costumes and then come home and they end up staying in the suitcase. And then the next week I have a photo shoot, so everything has to come out of the suitcase and new stuff go in the suitcase, but then I didn't have time to put up the stuff from the burlesque gig the night before, the weekend before. It gets overwhelming. So so anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling, but anyway, I'm gonna go through and clean a little bit of this and hang tight. So yeah, I had to get a new suitcase for Vegas because all the suitcases that I have, you guys, were either given to me, purchased at a thrift store, or oddly enough, they were, they randomly came from somewhere and someone was gonna throw them away, and I went, hey, it's a suitcase and it works and I can Febreze it and throw shit in it, and there you go. So, bought my very first new suitcase, and when I mean suitcase, I mean like actually like a big enough suitcase to fit all my shit in so that I can fly. Yeah. So I don't know. Is that adulting? Hashtag adulting. I'm not sure. So anyway, there's a lot of things in this room that probably don't belong in this room, but I have kind of a small house, and so sometimes things just kind of get put in this room because I don't have anywhere else to put them in the house, and I feel lucky that I have this room at all because I'll go to shoots. I went to the last shoot that I had. I was talking to the photographer who I've worked with lots, and he knows I do all the things, and the makeup artist was doing my makeup, and I said, yeah, the Showgirl room is a mess, and blah, 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 and she kind of chuckled, and I don't know if she chuckled because she wasn't sure what I meant by Showgirl room, and I feel like I say that to a lot of people, and they think, what, you have a whole Showgirl room? I literally do. I have a whole room that's full of costumes and feathers and crowns and trophies, and that closet is full of shoes and things and just wildness. So when I say that I have a whole room that is a Showgirl room, I'm serious. But for instance, things like this end up in this room. Not because I have room in here for this, but because I literally bought this and I have no clue where to put it. This is a light up Borg cube. Yes, I am a Star Trek fan, and no, I don't like the Borg, but this was $3.99 on ThinkGeek, and I was like, I gotta have that. It does work. This is made out of paper, which it was kind of ripped when I got it, so I had to put some tape on it, but where am I gonna put this? Like, what? And I can't sit it in the living room because it literally sits on the floor. It would have to sit on the floor. I don't have a table big enough to put it on because this is paper, and I have 2 cats and a dog and a husband. And so this has been living in this room since I bought it and since like March. So I have no idea. So we're gonna put this out of the way for right now so that I can get to the rest of the things. So sometimes, like, people underestimate how much room, how much, I don't even know how to say this, how much room and space burlesque actually takes up in your life. Like, this is one of my fans. This is bigger than me, right? So you have props like this that you have to store. How do you store them? Well, I specifically store this in this is just a garment bag. This is a Panthers garment bag that I actually bought at a thrift store. It's like rhinestone, it says Panthers on it. I'm a huge Carolina Panthers fan. So this goes in here, but you know, I used this at Frolicon last weekend and just came home, took it out so that the feathers wouldn't get messed up, and it's been sitting here. So I feel like as long as I can get the bed kind of clean and I can get to the closet, I'm good. But okay, so I've kind of started to make a pile of stuff that's going to Vegas. This is going to Vegas. This is one of my favorite gowns. This was actually given to me. It's fully beaded, super heavy, got a slit in the back. It's got this beautiful, the back is just beautiful. And people love this dress. And this was actually a find at a thrift store, and my friend Destiny was gonna repurpose the fabric, but the thing with these type of dresses is as soon as you cut into them, the beads are gone. But yeah, it's fully beaded. So that's going with me to Vegas. So I'm gonna start a pile of Vegas things. All right, so that's gonna go there. I don't know. have vintage white gloves. Those might go with me to Vegas. Things like this that I need to hang up, which is a flamingo. It's like, where am I need to put more nails and stuff up. Y'all, also, half of this room is not finished being painted. So when I painted this room, I was able to move everything off of this wall to about halfway and then put it back. And then my plan was to move everything on this side and finish painting that. Life got ahead of itself. And so literally this half of the room that you're not seeing is not finished being painted. So I have to fix that eventually one day. But yeah, isn't that cute? Flamingo. This was actually, I believe, a wall hanging that we used last year in the vacation show that we did with Big Mama's House of Burlesque. And so Dina and Dave gave this to me because they know that I'm a flamingo fanatic. So this is gonna go in the room, but I'm temporarily gonna hang it there. These are just like Halloween wall hangings. Okay, so I can see the bed. All right, some gloves to pack all of my hair. That's gonna go, that's gonna go. Also, the question is, how many flowers do I need to take to Vegas? To be honest, I'm not sure. I've never been to Vegas. I've never been to BHOF. I am also doing the photo safari, which I've heard is 3 to 4 locations, which I'm thinking 3 to 4 different outfits, and it's like, what do I take? I'm not sure. Okay, so this is another outfit that's going to BHOF. This one I am actually going to wear in the photo safari, and I finished rhinestoning it last night. That's a skirt. It's a skirt with flowers with a little halter top. So that's going to go in the pile. And I have to make sure that I don't go to Vegas without a fan. I have about 50 billion of these. I'm gonna try my best to at least remember to take one. There. Prints. Just to show you the amount of ridiculous that is in this room, I even have tank tops with my face on it that say my name on the back. So yeah, I have a men's medium that is more like a large that is for sale. So if you're interested in a tank top with my face and my middle finger, hit me up. This is what I was talking about. Have not unpacked since con. Well, I unpacked my suitcase, but this was my performance suitcase. And it's still full of stuff. So while I'm unpacking and I'm cleaning, I just wanted to give a shout out to my friend Amanda, who made these custom tassels for me, and also a pair of custom earrings. So if you're in the Concord or Charlotte, North Carolina area, go check her out at the Bead Lady. If you're looking for something custom, she makes beautiful custom statement necklaces. And if you're looking for something as quirky as pasty tassels, she can make them in any color that you'd like, and they're just absolutely beautiful. So it's a really, I had seen some online, and they were from a designer in France, and I thought, I know a bitch who can make those just as pretty. So yeah, make sure that you're utilizing your small business, your local small businesses, and thank you, Amanda, for the beautiful tassels. I love them so much. I've used them so many times already. I absolutely love them. Thank you. And you know, when you go to con, you always have to take your hot glue gun and your E6000 just in case. But luckily, this trip, I'm not taking any props with me, so I don't need this. When you know you might be addicted to ostrich. I love it. So my husband actually made this fan for me, and I would love to get some bigger feathers and kind of remake it, but it was for a belly dance performance, and I just think it's very it's beautiful because he made it for me. But yeah, like I said, I would like to get some bigger feathers, but for the time being, it was just what I needed just to dance with. But yeah, so, you know, I could take that with me. I might do that. If I take a red outfit and then these fans, because these aren't as big as these. And then I've got these feathers that I've been saving for a really long time that I want to make something out of. I think I want to dye them. I just haven't decided what, and I actually need to wash them because when I got them they were kind of dirty, and then I kind of got hairspray on them. So these are, see, 22 to 28 inches long, and these are 17 to 22 inches long, so it will be perfect for like a double layer fan. Just gotta do it. I've got to fucking do it. Same with these. Never did anything with them. So when I say that I'm addicted to feathers, I am. I have a headdress there, a fan there you can't see, and a fan there. And then, what the fuck? Finally, I can put the suitcase on the bed. So this is my old suitcase, and it's the same size, but this was actually given to me by my aunt, and this has been on 2 cruises. It's been to Frolicon multiple times. So yeah, it's gotten some use, and it was kind of old. So the reason I got a new suitcase is not because this one hasn't fared me well, but because literally the wheels were cracking and coming apart. So yeah, this one, I'll probably still use it if it's a situation where I can put it in the car and drive somewhere and take it out. But for flying, I needed a better suitcase. So yeah. Once again, given to me. Hey, you know, I'm the kind of gal where free is for me. If it's free and I can use it, I'm gonna put it to use. Not to mention, like, doesn't that kind of help the environment? If I'm not having to go out and buy something new and I can repurpose something, then for me, that's, you know, that's a double plus. It doesn't get thrown away, doesn't end up in a, you know, in a landfill, and I didn't have to spend money on a suitcase. That being said, I did have to buy a new suitcase. Sure, I got everything out of there. So yeah, so this one's still useful. It's gonna go in the corner and live a good life, kind of. Aha! I'm gonna need that phone charger. Okay. And I think I'm gonna backpack it on the plane. I have this nifty, really bright backpack that I've actually never used. I bought this for the cruise I went on last year and didn't end up using it. So I think I'll use it this time. I mean, you never know when you need to backpack around Vegas, right? Only problem is I've loaded it. I've used it as storage for bathing suits. Y'all, I don't need another bathing suit, but I bought one for this trip. I might have problems. Because you never know when you need a dress like this. This was given to me and it's very pretty. It's kind of a bluish color. It kind of looks black in this light, but it has, it's a dark blue and it's kind of like a crushed velvet fabric, and it's got some pretty blue rhinestones, and I actually like it, and I haven't tried it on, but I'm sure it'll fit me. I actually want to spruce this up a little bit. You can see that the sleeves are very sparkly. I think they need to be more sparkly. And I love these blue stones, but we just need a little bit more dimension on it. Not sure what I would wear this for, but I definitely want to spruce this up some. So Dina gave me this, thank you very much. There's actually a hat that goes with it. It's very, I don't know, it's very I feel like it's very like 20s, 30s. Inspired with the poof sleeves and the hat, so I'm excited to give that a run. So this is actually another dress I'm going to take with me to Vegas. This dress is actually from Fashion Nova, and it's this beautiful rose gold shimmer color. And I think I got it for like $15. And it's just really pretty and elegant. And it fits me really well, gives me really good cleavage, but I don't feel like I'm gonna fall out of it. So yeah, I'm gonna take that one with me. Not sure what night I'm gonna wear that on, or if I'll wear it at all, but more is more, right? So she's going with me. So sometimes you just have to get down on the floor. So what's funny about this trip is I feel like for once I'm actually packing really colorful stuff. See all that color? And usually black is my go-to. I am an avid collector of Killstar clothing, and whenever I go to things or I model or anything, that's like my go-to. Is a really awesome fucking black dress. I'm not taking any of that with me. So yeah. So I have this whole pile of stuff that I took to Frolicon, and let me get you a little closer. I have this whole pile of stuff that I took to Frolicon, and I'm not taking any of it with me. It feels kind of weird, but kind of freeing at the same time. That because, you know, when I think of Vegas, I've never been before, but when I think of Vegas, I think of color and lights and flashy and rhinestones and sequins, and that's definitely not this pile. So I have to go through this pile and put some stuff away. You know, I mean, I won't be taking these with me. Not this trip anyway. And if I haven't told you before, I'm a bit of a lingerie hoarder. I mean, really? A lot of this stuff I've never worn before either. And to be honest, I'm not sure what to wear it for. Like, stuff like this, I bought thinking, oh, I can make that into a costume. Which I can, I just haven't yet. Yeah, so I actually might take this set with me. By the way, how awesome are these? I love them. Those are actually by House of Widow, which is like a sister company to Lip Service, and I love Lip Service. Kinda hate I didn't wear this at Frolicon. That would have been fun. I could have, because Thursday night it was really hot in that con. I should have put that on. Alright, so we've got a slow improvement. It's probably going to be good enough so that I can pack. But we have at least cleaned the floor a bit. Yeah. Thanks everyone for hanging out with me this morning. And yeah, if you like this video or you want to see more vlogs from me, leave me a comment. Tell me so. I know it's been a while since I've posted. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.